Coronavirus forced a lot of stores to close their doors, and then they had to pivot to online sales. But now, even as stores begin to reopen, the new trend is choosing online shopping over in-person purchases. And with us to share how online shopping may be taking over the future of retail sales is founder and CEO of Jungle Scout, Greg Mercer. Welcome to the show, Greg.
Aubrey, thank you for having me on. I'm excited to chat with you.
Yeah, so you are finding that more and more people, they're choosing virtual shopping experiences, even though retailers are now reopening for their in-store purchases?
Yes, that's correct. And I think there's a few reasons for this. Consumers have told us that, for one, they like the lower prices that they're finding on Amazon or other online retailers, and they're still a little bit scared to get out there in the stores. To add to that, I think there were some people who were a little bit of like slow adopters to get online or get that Prime membership. And then after they learned kind of how convenient it is, we've seen that a lot of consumers choose to stay shopping online.
Right. And when it comes to online shopping, for many of the items during the pandemic, it was really the only option to get some of this stuff because we had to stay at home. Is it safe to say those numbers went way up?
Absolutely. We at Jungle Scout work with a ton of sellers, and in total, or on average, like sellers specifically on Amazon, but I think this is true across e-commerce in general, have seen about a 30, 40, some even 50% increase of sales since those initial kind of stay-at-home orders were released.
Wow. So, obviously Amazon, they're a big one. They offer just about anything and everything and even have a 2-day delivery. Talk specifically about the kind of gains that Amazon's been seeing.
Yeah, the gains that Amazon's been seeing is similar to what the Amazon sellers we work with have seen. So we're talking right now it's up, we believe, about 50% higher than what we would expect this time of year, which is crazy to think about.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think Amazon's signaling the same thing when they announced they were hiring 100,000 extra people to staff their warehouses. Then they ended up hiring 175,000 people to help staff their warehouses. Wow. So the numbers that we're seeing right now with online sales are just crazy.
Yeah, and you said you work with a lot of entrepreneurs and people that sell things on Amazon. Your company, it's called Jungle Scout. How is it that you help entrepreneurs sell their products on Amazon?
Yeah, so Jungle Scout's an online platform to help both sellers as well as big brands win on Amazon. So some of the things that we help them with are everything from product research, so locating opportunities that they want to sell online, to helping them manage or optimize their business. One of the things that Jungle Scout's well known for is understanding consumer behavior on Amazon. So these are things like how well the products are selling or what kind of keywords are getting searched for. Those are just a few of the things that people use us for.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great side hustle and maybe even a full-time job if you can get it going. So when it comes to the online shopping, do you think that it's going to stay and remain more popular than in-store retail as we move forward?
I think it is. We did a survey where we surveyed over 1,000 consumers, and we asked them that specific question. And the response to it was the majority of people plan on shifting more of their retail spend online even after things go back to kind of normal post-COVID life. So I think people have realized the convenience of it. A lot of people were slow to adopt things like ordering groceries online, or they were a little late to the party as far as, getting their kind of like their online Prime membership or setting up accounts at other websites. So we have every reason to believe that even post-COVID, we'll still see this increase of online shopping.
Well, I think you made some good points right off the top. You can kind of price shop and compare and really find some good deals. And then there's the convenience. And then obviously there's still that section of the population that even though things are opening up, maybe they have personal health reasons that they need to stay inside, or maybe it's just the pure convenience of staying home. I mean, this is good news for you, right?
Yeah, I think this is good news for us, and I think it's also just good news for anyone who now is focusing a lot of their business online. So we've even seen like a pretty big shift, which is actually really cool, where like the brick and mortar stores that were a little bit slow to get online, or some of these like late adopters, pretty quickly they've had to learn how to shift their sales or shift their business model to be more online because they've seen a lot of the foot traffic to their stores dry up. So it's not only a good thing for Jungle Scout, but I think anyone who is just involved with online selling in general.
Yeah, and Greg, since I have you here, quick Do you have any advice or tips for someone, an entrepreneur that's like, oh, I want to start selling stuff online on Amazon? Should they just do it?
I think so. I mean, I personally also sell on Amazon, and I started in 2013, so 7 years ago. And this is probably one of the most exciting times that I can remember in the past 7 years. And the reason for that is just because we've seen this large increase of demand, and kind of like the supply curve hasn't quite caught up to that. So it's kind of like imbalanced a little bit right now in the seller's favor. So it's a great time to get started. And yeah, I mean, if you're watching this right now and you're thinking, man, that sounds like something I'd be interested in, or, you used to have a brick and mortar store and you're wondering where to get these new sales from, Amazon's a great place to do so. Jungle Scout actually has a few 100,000 customers that are small businesses or entrepreneurs doing just that. And yeah, if you're interested in it, we have just tons of free content on the Jungle Scout website or the Jungle Scout YouTube channel. So if you want to just kind of dip your toes in the water and start learning a little bit about it, you can do so there totally for free.
Awesome, Greg, great advice. Maybe that's that little extra push some people that are watching need. Appreciate you joining us today.
Thank you so much for having me on. Take care.
And for more information on Jungle Scout, you can go to their website, junglescout.com.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.